Chris Pratt has an iconic dance scene in Guardians of the Galaxy, and you have a dance scene in Madripoor. Who would win a dance battle, Zemo or Star-Lord?
Well, me, of course.
Super soldiers. Gods amongst real people that cannot be allowed to exist. I will not stop. I will escalate. I have the will to complete this mission. To the two of you.
What makes Zemo such a complex character?
What is interesting about him is that he's a human being. The things he does are not just sheer evil acts, but they're born out of loss and a trauma and suffering. It comes out of human motivations. So that makes him very ambiguous because he chose to take revenge in a way and to choose some very extreme methods. But underneath it all, he's a suffering human being who is, who does that out of understandable reasons. And that's what I found interesting in general about this show. This triangle, which couldn't be more different, is thrown into a situation where they have a common mission and they have to collaborate in some way. Underneath all their conflicts and their differences, they share that loss because they all have gone through a lot. Zemo has lost his family. Sam and Bucky have lost allies and their best friend whom they looked up to. So they're all haunted by demons. They're traumatized. They have nightmares. They're having a hard time. These three very, very different individuals put together and have to solve a problem, a global threat that they have to fight against, that I found very compelling.
What were the main changes from the Civil War Zemo to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Zemo?
Well, I was allowed to add so much more, show different aspects, different sides of Zemo. His style has changed, his clothes have changed, his attitude has changed. I was able to play around with his aristocratic background so that you can see that originally, he was a baron, his family was royalty. So to be a bit more, posh and suave and add some sense of humor to it, because in Civil War, he was very driven, determined and committed, serious man. It was very nice that here, every now and then I could lighten up things, and teasing the other two with that ironic sense of humor. Also, the privilege of finally wearing the mask to have that iconic look from the comic books was great. That was something that I missed in Civil War, as much as I enjoyed playing Zemo back then, but I thought let me at least wear the mask once.
Chris Pratt has an iconic dance scene in Guardians of the Galaxy, and you have a dance scene in Madripoor. Who would win a dance battle, Zemo or Star-Lord?
Well, me, of course. I myself, I'm a passionate dancer on the floor. In the show, it was obviously Zemo, it wasn't me. My friends always very embarrassed when the Spanish style kicks in my dancing. I thought that wasn't appropriate for Zemo. I wanted to make it look a bit stiffer, Sokovian style. I should work on it. I should maybe take some classes and then develop a proper Zemo dancing choreography. A new challenge.
Thanks so much, Daniel. It was a pleasure.
Obrigado.
Obrigado.